Hi guys and girls, off to the sim to get recurrent after almost 60 days off.
Hi, I'm Marty. I flew these with these, I fly these with them, got a wife, kids, play golf, band, happy life, and then Corona. It's a drag, but you're not alone. Have a laugh with me on...
Okay, thank you. The Sim Centre. These are the Sims, 7.8 Sim, A330 Sim and a couple of 737 Sims. Absolutely amazing bits of kit. And we're going to go step in it for 4 hours of fun. Here's open.
Everyone meets up in a tea room. This is the view from the tea room and the salubrious car park for the Sim Centre. Off to the pre-simulator brief with the sim instructor and the two candidates. Normally it's a captain and a first officer, but in this case it's two captains, Rona and myself. You sit down, normally takes about 45 minutes, and sim instructor takes you through what you're about to do. Normally there's some safety precautions for being in the simulator, some quiz goes down, and some discussion goes down. This is where your 20% of prep comes in, and after that, nothing special about the room, just some whiteboards and some cardboard cockpits for reference. But once you've got everything straight, we step into the sim and get comfortable. In this case, Sean's going to go first as captain. I'm going to pretend to be the first officer and support him as best I can. I did 9 years as first officer in the 737, so some of it should come flooding back. And the sim instructor also gets comfortable in his seat. He's got a control panel from which he operates where we are, what emergencies occur, and resetting for each individual exercise. The sim can create nighttime, and we do most of our stuff at night time, and then also can simulate daytime. So here we are at runway 16 in Melbourne, the main southerly runway, and we're about to kick off with 2 hours of getting back in the saddle, knocking all that rust off. So as described in that sim prep video I did, we're going to do some normal takeoff, some instrument flying, a rejected takeoff. We're going to do an engine failure after takeoff, some wind shear stuff, and just make sure we're polished by the end of it. That'll take care of the takeoff stuff, and then we're into the approach stuff. So we're going to make sure that we do a normal landing, we do some normal go-rounds and landings in strong crosswinds, and then intercepting glide slope from above, and then doing an approach with no glide slope.
We're just halfway through our recency sim. What can I say? Mate, it's going really well. The guy I'm flying with is just a champion. He flies beautifully, and looks like he had no rust at all. So my turn next, and I'm up against it because he set a very high standard. It's being run very well, very maturely. What I can say is you've got nothing to be worried about as far as your currency sims when you come back into the sim. It's such a powerful aid, and it just is such a great thing to get you back where you need to be for your first actual flight after this break. So I'll let you know how it goes after the next 2 hours.
So my turn to step into the left seat and be captain and get recurrent. So I did all the takeoffs, landings, and all the engine failures and wind shear and above glide slope, crosswind, all the rest, and it was really good. What it did is revalidate your preparation. All that mental chair flying pays off, and what do you know, the chunks of rust that have developed over that 60 days of not flying fall off, and you walk out of the simulator very ready and very confident to get back into the real aircraft, and that's why it's so powerful. Normally when you go to sim you are actually current, so it was a different experience this time. You walk in, it's like you're learning things afresh, but yet they're familiar. Quite an odd experience, but I very much enjoyed the sim.
So that's my sim over and done with. I've just finished it. That was 4 hours, 2 hours with another captain in one seat and 2 hours with me in the seat. Mate, it's exactly as advertised. You turn up knowing your recalls, your limits, your manoeuvres, you have a robust problem-solving model, and you stick to the core strengths that we've been talking about. And the recurrency sims and just getting back to work is not to be feared. Mate, it was so worthwhile being in this simulator because I'm going to go land a real plane in Jimbata on Monday in a day's time after being off for almost 60 days. And I tell you what, the sim was worth it. I feel so much more confident doing that. So, its job's been done.
After you step out of the simulator, you normally step into the debriefing room, as there's normally a crew now briefing in the briefing room, and then just talk about what went on in the sim, what you did well, what you could do better. There's no free passes in any simulator training that I've seen in Qantas, and that's for a good reason. That's how we keep our standards up, that's how we stay legal, and that's how we stay proficient and confident. And that's not to say that when Sean and I walked across the road to the hotel we weren't quite relieved and had a restorative glass of red wine, gold. Going back legal, and more importantly going back confident.
Way too bright for me tonight. They sting my eyes and set my mind alive.
You're Logan, and I see you've got a little bassinet sitting right in front of you for later in the flight for 4 months. Already pressed on things. See you on there, okay?
Well, making the moment, Q. How good are you?
Oh my god. Captain Zeeble, there you go. I'll
Appreciate
see you on there.
See you on board.
The city lights are way too bright for me tonight. They sting my eyes and set my mind alive. Well, the run is stronger than the will to fight tonight.
Yeah, that'll do.